Welcome to Polyphenemy Show. I'm your host Paul. So today we're going to review the Suicide Squad 2. So there will be heavy spoilers. Please be warned. You might want to watch the movie first and then come to this video. But if you already have done this, then let's do it. So basically, this is a very entertained and very well made movie. But it is really bloody. It is gore. You can see like people being cut in pieces. Like there's a lot of violence on this movie and nudity as well. So this movie is not for children, or you might not want to see this with your kids, children, or nephews, or cousins, or whatever. If they are small, of course. There is really a lot of jokes, but some of them are like, okay, bro, yeah, that's too far. Now, Starro, it is very disturbing because Starro, what happens is that when the little stars, you might say, starfish, plays on your face, as it has happened on the comic. So what happens is that normally on the comics, you can remove star from your face and it's normal. Now here is not. It attaches to your face and practically eats your face, and if you remove it, it's like, it's disgusting. I mean, really. This scene where Rick Flag, Ratcatcher, and the scientist go to the this torture room, it is really disturbing. You can see people cutting half and with the star on the face and this cut. Actually, that's how I saw that. Well, that's how the face ended up, because they showed that, and it was like a little bit like too much, you know. The characters, the story was a really disturbing, although in other ways kind of fun film, but it was disturbing. King Shark was really a nice, tender, but also violent. Ratcatcher too, she was the soul of the movie, I might have to say, because she had this moral. She really was really good. Bloodsport also, I love this character. He and Ratcatcher too, they were really a nice couple, but not in a romantic way, but more like a father and daughter. Harley Quinn was okay, although sometimes she was mistreated as an idiot or something like that. Polka Dot Man, he was really good. I love how he maybe you could start like laughing at his powers. But then when you saw him in action, it was just magic. It was just wonderful. And spoiler alert, he died. I wish he hadn't. He was killed by Starro, so I wish he will still be alive. I think he's a great character. I loved Polka Dot Man. And well, the other characters, we have Viola Davis, of course, as Amanda Waller, really ruthless, but she was mistreated as well, almost at the end of the movie, and she was like, she was going to take a decision, very disturbing one, against the population, like sacrificing Ultimate Maltese people, and her team is just like, okay, they make like small coup if you want, and then they hit her and they didn't allow her to do that. But alright, Rick Flag, well, he at the end, he was kind of good. I mean, at the end he wanted to like, because Star was a project from the US government, and then they used this cult Maltese island, they made a deal with the dictatorship over there to make experiments over there. So this is like social critic to that aspect on geopolitics. But Rick Flag wanted to show that to the press and the people, and he was killed by who? Oh yeah, Peacemaker. That was the character that he was missing. Peacemaker, he was really, really bad. I mean, he made some really bad decisions consciously, and he's gonna have this series because of that. But he was really violent, no signs of moral, and it was like, whoa, he can cross the line. And on one scene, he was like only on underwear, and I was like, yeah, okay. Now with this movie, there's something, some scenes and some moments where you say, well, okay, this is too far. Alright, I know maybe a lot of you like the gore and violence and all of that, but even if you like it, I mean, you need to accept, be aware and acknowledge that it's just, sometimes it's just too much. It was like, whoa, why did you have to do that, James Gunn? I mean, why did you have to show me that? There was this guy with only okay, so this because of the rated R thing. This guy only with his shirt. Actually, this scene, not this one, but when basically the movie is about the Suicide Squad going to Colton Maltese to destroy the Starfish project that is Starro. There's Team A and Team B. Team A goes. They are the main distraction, these ones. And basically all of them die, except for Rick Flag and Harley Quinn, of course. And then the Team B, Polka Dot Man, Bloodsport, Peacemaker, Ratcatcher, too. And I do not remember who else. Okay, so they go into the jungle. They infiltrate on this camp. They don't even ask if they are the good ones or the bad ones. I guess they supposed that they were the bad ones, you know. And at the end, they end up killing all of this bunch of like, they were like a guerrilla, but the good ones that were fighting the government, the dictatorship. And it was like and then after that it was like, oh, I'm sorry, this happened. and over here there was this guy, one of the ones that got killed, only with his shirt and nothing else below. He's naked, right? Wow. So I cannot remember other things, but definitely there are a lot of things that might be considered like, okay, this is like maybe too much. Some of them were really disturbing. They were like, it's gone far. And on the end credit scene, well, you can see Whistle. He survived. Despite everything. He was like half drowned. And then you can see on the second post-credit scene that Peacemaker survived to everything. And after, despite everything, and despite that he was really very violent, no more character. So what do you think about this? Share your thoughts down below. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. I'm Paul, this was Pellet Fandom. See you till next time. Bye.